A leader's win. I love these words because separately they are so powerful, and together they make so much sense. I often get to talk about leaders and train leaders in getting to their definition of a win, positively impacting their lives, their people, their teams, and their organization. Now, a win talks about results. When I think of the word winning, I see in my mind the universal sign for victory, throwing your hands up in the air with exhaustion and fatigue, but positive because you just accomplished and dominated what you set out to do. And at the end of the day, leadership will come down to results. You can be a great leader, but if you are not achieving your definition of a win, at some point, it's going to be hard for people to follow. And you may not be leading for long because you'll have some tough conversations to have about why the results aren't in. So a leader's win. One of the first things that we, you and I have to do as leaders is to define what winning looks like. What does winning look like for your organization, for your team, that project, whatever you're doing? Maybe you're a leader of your own life. What does winning look like? It's so important for you to know. It's also important that your team knows what it looks like. It will allow you an opportunity to then celebrate and enjoy and reward your people for wins. Otherwise, you're just going hard and strong, not celebrating, and then eventually burning out or boring out. Know your definition of a win. Be sure your team knows the definition of a win, and you be on the same page. I want to share with you 4 key tips for a leader's win. Now, if you are an athlete or a former athlete, you're about to love this. I was a former athlete and I love this, and if you're not, it's still going to make sense, I promise. The first thing as a leader to win you must do is you got to play great offense. Now, great offense in leadership means you are creating great opportunity for your organization, for your team, and for your people. You know what's going on in your organization, I hope. Where are the gaps? Where are the things that are falling by the wayside and you are able to create great opportunity? Can you fill a gap? Can you fill a need? This is working and this is where we need to go, but these are some of the things that could go wrong with it or how it can get better, and you fill that gap. Fill a desired need and evolve your organization. Create great opportunity for you and your team. Another way to create great offense is to be able to always keep your ears open for opportunity. Maybe it's something you can do and help with. Maybe it's something that your coworker, your boss, your company, somebody in your personal life can be of great advantage for. And now you're connecting and being a great connector. No one ever forgets who helped them live their dream, who helped them live their passion and brought opportunity their way. And you can create great offense that way. The second key is playing great defense. Great offense can win a lot of games, but great defense wins championships. How does that apply to your leadership? Great defense looks like protecting people and protecting yourself. Too many times leaders are bullied into doing things that they don't want to do or having conversations they don't want to have. Playing great defense means you're protecting your people. So protection is a big word that I use in defining leadership. Sometimes as a leader, you're going to have to be willing and capable of protecting people from themselves and their bad habits. You know what they are. Maybe they're late. Maybe they don't follow through on things. Maybe whatever it is, but you know what it is. And you may have to protect them and the organization from themselves. At some time, that may require you having a tough conversation. And if you're not willing to have that tough conversation, again, you won't be leading for long. Sometimes you'll have to protect people from yourself. You know when you're having that bad day. You know when you're not in the mood. Maybe it's something professional related. Maybe it's something personally related. Maybe it's just timing and you got to go to the bathroom and you're not ready to have this conversation. Maybe you're hangry and need to eat before you have this conversation. Protect people from your bad habits. Protect people from your bad mood and play some great defense. Key number 3, it's inspiring and motivating your people and your team, professionally or personally in your life. And that means that you're curious enough to know what drives them, what language they're speaking, what they need most from you right now, and being willing and capable of giving it. Inspire and motivate your team to get to that definition of a win. Lastly is the ebb and flow. Everything goes in an ebb and flow. It's hard to operate at this level all the time. Any sports team or organization knows that. There's going to be some dips, there's going to be peaks and valleys. And as a leader, you now know how to control and that you have to control the ebb and flow. There's going to be times where you're going to need to tighten up the reins and be that tough leader that gets everybody on track and on board and on the same page to get to that win. There's going to be times where you can lighten up. They need you to lighten up in order to get to where you and the organization, the team needs to be. And maybe that's having a sense of humor. Maybe that's breaking the tradition of things. Maybe that's breaking the normal flow of the day. I once had a boss come in and say, all right, everybody pack up. We're going to take a field trip and go down to the local coffee house and get some coffee and have our meeting there. Sounds very simple, but that little thing breathed life into the day, breathed life into the team, allowed us to have a conversation in a different set of 4 walls, and was treated to something. So being able to control the ebb and flow of knowing when to tighten and when to loosen, and providing your team and your organization, your life, and maybe this is for your family, what they need. So let's review real quickly. Play great offense. Play great defense and protecting your people. Inspire and motivate knowing what drives them and what your people need most from you right now. And creating the ebb and flow of being able to tighten and loosen when needed. That's how winning is done. Guys, enjoy your revolution. If you like this, you're going to love everything at youevolvingnow.com. It's YOU, evolvingnow.com. And I look forward to being of value and impact for you, your organization, your leaders, your people, and your life. I will see you next time and enjoy your evolution.